Hi, this is Landry, and welcome to another episode of Around the Clock. Now, in a recent episode of Daily Dose with Jillian Michaels and author Pamela Druckerman, they were discussing the French philosophy of raising children.
The French will let a lot of things go, but they're very keen on politeness and respect for others.
Yes, I love this.
And French parents are like fanatical to the point of ridiculousness sometimes.
Our question here today is, do you think the European children are more well-mannered? What are your thoughts?
Well, I could say, I wouldn't say yes compared to my children. I would hope that my children, no matter where they are, take their manners with them. So I think there are children all over this world who have good manners or bad manners, whether you're from Europe or the United States. So I think it goes back to the parenting. Kids everywhere, the attitude of entitlement is something that's just bad manners all around. And I think there are kids like that in Europe and here that have that attitude of entitlement. And that's something that just doesn't sit well with me.
That's right.
Yeah, see, with me, we separate, manners and respect. We definitely teach respect and respect for women, respect for everybody around. But manners, it's okay if little Hank farts or burps. We laugh at that. We fart and burp as a family. We just make it a fun thing around the house. I mean, come on, let loose a little bit, let one go and smell it. Things don't always smell like roses. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think they should learn that from us. Yeah.
Be more free with it. That's right.
Well, I am from the South, and my parents were very, very, strict with our manners, as the yes, ma'am, yes, sir, acknowledging our adults and acting appropriately in public. And I do like the philosophy as far as the European children. I was reading in that article where they would say hello and goodbye. Not only please and thank you, but they'd always say hello and goodbye. And for them, that really meant acknowledging another person. And I think it's really hard with toddlers, especially, that's the phase I'm in now. They're sort of in their own space and in their own world. And sometimes, it's very easy to sort of forget when you walk into a room and acknowledge whoever's around. So we really practice that with my daughter as well. So I admire the European philosophy, and we try to do that in our household as well.
Manners are so important in my household. They're important with my own kids, and they were important, with my parents and my sister and I growing up. I don't know about comparing manners as much as one of the things I think that European children do better is this appreciation of life and food and art and their surroundings and history and culture. Whereas I think because we're still a relatively new country, a lot of us, not all of us, but we don't teach them to appreciate all of those things.
My husband is from Mexico, and we do travel a lot, with the children. And I love the idea of exposing them also to, again, like what you're saying, food and art and culture, so they can appreciate this and appreciate their surroundings wherever they are. So any last thoughts on well-mannered children?
Look, we can't compare. I think we're a whole different culture. We're very, laid back. I feel like we're a laid back society. And in our household, we are American barbecuers, and we eat with our fingers. We suck them up and we burp it out. Like, that's us. I'm sorry. But we do say our pleases and thank yous, and we respect.
That's great. Well, thank you guys so much. This was a great episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Please post your comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And thanks for joining on this episode of Around the Clock.
Subscribe now. You'll never believe what our moms will be revealing on the next Around the Clock. And check out Daily Dose with Jillian Michaels, where America's favorite trainer gives you a piece of her mind every day.